Can you hear my guitar out there all right? The brothers and I come from a little town called Pasadena. It's a suburb in Southern California that's about the size of this stage. The suburbs these days are where they tear out the trees and then name the streets after them. I live on Orange Grove. There's no Orange Grove, just me. Back in the day, when we used to play places like, with names like Knights of Pythias Hall and the Elks Lodge and the Rotarians meeting, we used to play everything from Inagata Davida to, I'm sorry, can I help you? You're making a lot of noise. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Hagar! No, Sam's welcome. Just don't show me your tits. Or you can show us your tits, just don't drop trout. Wolfie's underage and the bail bondsman is still in Memphis. To play parties and stuff. My good friend Stan, actually, true story, for 2 summers drove an ice cream truck. And we would wait for Stan's mom to leave for the Pasadena Rotarians meeting every second Saturday of the month. And when she was gone, we would pull the ice cream truck into her backyard, park it next to her swimming pool, and we would throw away all the ice cream so we would have the freezer to keep the beer cold for the party that night. Perhaps even more important than the parties on Michigan Street there was a couple blocks down at a friend's house. We had a friend named Kenny. Now we can all admit it now, we all had a friend named Kenny, didn't we? You remember Kenny, who always seemed to live in the backyard. Kenny, who seemed to live under the garage. Kenny, who lived over the garage. Kenny was always, Mrs. Wilson, is Kenny home? Sure, fellas. He's out in the back. All right, let's cut to the crash. Sitting Indian style with 8 or 9 guys and gals smoking joints and passing them both ways. That was Kenny's house. For some reason, Kenny had painted all the walls black. He had painted all 4 walls and the ceiling gloss black. And there were black lights on each wall. And right underneath the mandatory Jimi Hendrix blacklight poster was a dartboard that his dad had given him, and he had painted it with day-glow paint, you know? And after about an hour at Kenny's place, nobody was a very good dart player, right? So we would throw the darts, and invariably we would miss it, and we would hit the wall next to it, and it would chip away tiny little pieces of black paint, and the white wall would come through underneath, little dots of it in the black light, and we would imagine that we were looking out the windshield of the SS Enterprise. It was Saturday night, 1972. Same year, I learned this song. And I sometimes say, baby, something keep me cool. I sometimes say, baby, something keep me cool. Hey, look out now, I got something for you. I'll rush you, baby, something passing by. I'll rush you, baby, something passing by. And all my baby, I'm never just satisfied. Check me out here. I got a poor baby that Dixie cups. All flavors and push-ups to one your eyes, you baby, something passing by. Satisfied. Just sort of far